get out of here.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Phantom policemen, monks and ghostly footsteps await the most haunted crew in Leicestershire.
What's that?
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted. We've come to a place that houses so many different kinds of ghost sightings, from a white lady to a monk and poltergeist activity. We just had to come and investigate the Guildhall in Leicester.
Built in 1390, the Guildhall is one of the best timber-framed halls in the country. It dates back 600 years and has had many different uses. A meeting place, library, courthouse and lockup, a theatre, a school and the headquarters of the Leicestershire Police Force. So many people over the years have occupied this beautiful building for many different reasons. Could these occupants and visitors from the past be still walking the rooms and corridors of the Guildhall?
In the last 2 years, there's been a lot of work going on, and demolition and rebuilding. They've rebuilt a very fine cafe or restaurant, would you believe, on top of a graveyard. And there's quite a lot of poltergeist activity been reported in that area. Chairs moving, the bell ringing itself on the counter, many other things. But there's also many recorded sightings of ghosts. The number of staff that actually see things now. So we're not talking of just old ghost stories. There's every possibility that something could well happen to us while we're here.
A phantom known as the White Lady has been seen in this room on several occasions. Furniture, like this table, has also been known to move on its own, and doors like to unbolt themselves when they've been secured. Another apparition has been seen, that of a monk standing right by this Bible, and the pages mysteriously turn on their own.
There's a large King James I Bible on the table in this room, and no matter how many times the staff close the book at night and go home, when they come back in the morning, the Bible's open again.
A black cat has been seen sitting on these stairs before almost tripping up many a passerby and then totally disappearing.
I've seen the cat twice. It runs down the stairs. They're quite worn, the stairs, so you have to be very careful. It's a black cat. You have to be very careful you don't sort of trip over it. It's nearly tripped me up a couple of times, but I'm more used to it now and kind of expect it just shoots past.
In the jury room, loud footsteps are heard and objects like to move around on their own. Voices are heard, and as well as the apparition of a policeman, a dark shape has been seen moving around.
The jury room is the most consistently active room in the building. On most of our ghost watches, something happens in there. The last most significant thing is the door rattling. That's happened on 2 separate occasions, again well witnessed by 2 separate groups. It's not the door that people go into the jury room by, it's one that's locked and bolted the other end that we don't use. It just leads into a storage room, and that's rattled and made quite a considerable noise.
Cries of anguish are often heard here in the cells. The figure of a large man wearing rags, swaying from side to side, has been seen, and his apparition is often preempted by the feeling of deep depression. In this courtyard, a ghostly black dog has been seen, where it charges at its victims and then vanishes before impact. So does this place come alive at night? Or is it just people's imagination? We have 24 hours to find out.
Paranormal investigator Phil Wyman was someone who the rest of the crew could rely on to shed some light on the paranormal.
Well, Phil, we're here at the Guildhall, and there's an awful lot of building works going on right beside us. We're on a very, very main, busy road as well. Apparently that kind of induces paranormal activity when there's any restoration taking place. Is that correct?
That's correct. In a lot of places where there are recent refurbishments and building work going on, it does seem to increase the paranormal activity that's being witnessed.
So what's so special about this place? I know that there are an awful lot of ghostly sightings here, but in your opinion, what sticks out in your mind?
Well, we've got everything here from ghostly policemen, footsteps, a phantom black cat that's been seen on the stairs and almost trips people up walking down the stairs. But the one that intrigues me the most is the ghost of the White Lady that's been seen in the library. Now, apparently she moves furniture up there, but recent reports suggest that it could be a monk in a white robe being mistaken for a White Lady. This would, of course, tie the phenomena in connected with the Bible, which is in the library. When it's closed at night, often in the morning, it's open again on the exact same page.
So what do you think is going to happen tonight?
Well, as you know, during the daytime, when we can hear the building work around us now, so that gives us an indication that we're not actually that far from civilization. During the nighttime, however, when that is not there, I think the crew, when they're walking around on their own, are going to be really, really scared. This place is very, very atmospheric in the daytime, so you can imagine what it's going to be like tonight. And hopefully, some of the activity that's been witnessed recently will happen to us tonight.
The Guildhall is situated in the city centre of Leicester. With the noise of traffic and people bustling past the building, the crew and I didn't feel apprehensive. We invited psychic Derek Akora to join us and hopefully shed some light on the supernatural occurrences that seem to plague this old building. With our team assembled, we were ready to begin our investigation at the Guildhall, Leicester.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is, it really is. Now, just coming in now into the energies and the atmosphere here, it's like, it's not so much whispering, but it's in that this is the residual energy. And I feel this might go way back because there's so many levels here. I was counting 6, 7, maybe 8 levels. And the base level, hopefully meaning the first, is if I've got or seem to be surrounded by a group of men. And this group of men would have been used to being here. I won't say it's secretive, but it's like, the only way they thought themselves elite. Because in this ether here, I feel elite. I feel as if these men used to make decisions, big decisions, and those decisions would go away from this building and affect, you know, the whole area.
Okay.
And some of them were just, I feel, but I'm also getting a tinge with them, of the couple who were power hungry. And they were, well, not evil, but had nasty ways about them. I'm also, as we come again, it's still in this atmosphere here, I feel as if we've got, earlier I heard, and again it's in the residual energy, I heard, and it's all over this site, this building, young children away as if they're in, you know, like classroom status, and they're children away. And I heard a woman's voice, a real, sharp voice, saying, stop, listen to me. And a real cruel-minded person. She was in a position of power, and the only way I can describe it, she meted out. It was like an iron rod of this woman. Now, that's all round here, so, and I'm also getting, it's weird this, it's strange to me. I'm getting again, as I come again, and I'm like, and I'm turning a book over, and I'm in deep study. So there's another lady's energies that are here around this building. Now, what's been just placed in front of my eyes, blocking all this area out now, is I can see books. To me, it's like a library, like a big library. And this female, this lady, can I use the word rule the roost?
In the library.
In the library.
Right.
And I'm also, it's like in the residual energy, stomping past me just a moment ago was two men, and they were in like old police uniform. And I was